how you doing today?
I'm good.
You mind stating your name and why you're here today?
I'm Dickie Boucher, aka the coach. I'm here in protest against the prison being open by Core Civic. If they was going to open a regular institution for regular inmates, I would have not too much to say. But since I have vested interest in the Hispanic community because my son is half Hispanic and half black, I don't appreciate how they treating the people, how they running up on the children, how they making the communities unsafe, how they trying to provoke violence to be projected back to them about their actions and behavior. They are nowhere kind of right, they all the way wrong. Executive order has been decreed by Donald Trump being our president at this time and moment. And the decisions that he made to have all of these unofficial ICE agents patrolling our streets and arresting our civilians, immigrants, or whether they're immigrants or by paper, by petition, they still have a protocol of law that they must go through. They should never be snatched off their thrones and kicked out their houses and their children separated from the parents. That's cruel and unusual punishment at its rawest level. God say love and live and let love. Let these people alone and let these people live. They prosperous to this country, and everybody in every race have hindrance. And those hindrances can be removed, but don't remove the people that's good to us, that's good to this country, that builds it up, that does a lot of work here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things is needed, but what's needed right now is love overall.
What kind of message are we sending the rest of the world with what the administration?
We're sending a message to the rest of the world that you can't trust the American government because they'll come into your country and do you just like this and kick you out your own stuff. That's a bad message. But what the message we need to be doing is embracing one another, building a strong one America, where it's not race, creed, or color, it's Americans, period. So those people that's got paperwork pending, process them through the legal channels. Those that don't, tell them they have to line back up to get re-invited to the American soil. But don't go snatching them away from their families and their children, not accounting for them, knowing where they went to. That's like you murdering them and killing them and hiding them in caves and holes and don't nobody know where they at. That's wrong. We need right, not wrong.
Anything else?
No. Thank you for your time, giving me the opportunity, brother.
You're welcome.
All right.
My name's David.
All right, David.
What's your name?
I'm Brother Vince. They call me Deacon. They call me the coach.
You gonna invite us to the barbecue?
Yeah, you all invited. Come on.
Yeah, I want to come out. I love what you're doing.
I can't stop.
A
I won't
community,
stop.
a community leader is what this country needs.
Man,
just like
that's
that.
what we
Thank
all
you.
need. We need
Thank
to
you.
stand up and represent. You know, because if we don't, the representation we got, think they can do anything. You see what they doing. When you don't pay attention, you elect a person, and that person get in office, he get around the old boy network. And the old boy network compromises you. Oh, you gonna do this for us, or we gonna do this, or you gotta get up out of here. You know, we going moving this way. We right wing, you left wing. You gotta either come right or go left. Get out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they want. They want everything for themselves. But what I learned and also observed over the history of time, that those people right now in the position of authority is lazy people. They use other people. They use other people to step on. They use other people to get rich off of. They barely do the work themselves. If you look at them, they got manicured nails and stuff. Men. You know what I'm saying? When you look at us, we working hard out here doing the things that helps the country stay afloat. While this country staying afloat, they floating on top of our backs up here, living lavishly, making all of these preposterous laws and things that ain't good for us. You handing poor education down to our children when your children are in private schools. When your children don't even have to worry about being vaccinated because it's a vaccination you want to give to us but not to your own. You know, it's a lot of things that ain't right that need to be fixed, that need to be addressed, that need to be put on the chopping block, chopped off, and some of it filed away, some of it threw away, some of it burnt. But we need to get to the truth of the whole matter. We are people. We are all God's children. God chose each and every one of us to be here. But in the Bible, God gave power and dominion to men, and men done took that power and dominion and abused it. So you wondering why the Father going to come back again? It's for these type of injustices against his people that you committing, people in the position of authority. He said, touch not my anointed, and touch not my children. For my children will not be counted amongst the masses. And you trying to count everybody to your to your agenda of being bad, so you can move them around here and move them around there. Let's go back to some world history. When did Christopher Columbus come to the shores of America? And then you will know who's supposed to be here and who ain't.
Thank you. Thank you.